I'm going to start. Oh, I have 2 minutes, 6:58. 2 minutes. My iPad says 6:58. Maybe an hour and a half. Are you include? Good evening. Good evening, everyone. See if it's on. Okay. It's on now. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Monday, February 25th, 2019 meeting of the Durham County Board of Commissioners. The Board of Commissioners asks its members and citizens to conduct themselves in a respectful, courteous manner, both with the board and fellow citizens. At any time, should any member of the board or any citizen fail to observe the public charge, the chair will ask the offending person to leave the meeting until that individual regains personal control. Should decorum fail to be observed, the chair will recess the meeting until such time that a genuine commitment to the public charge is observed. As a courtesy to others, please turn off cell phones during the meeting. And I'd ask that everybody please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Do we have any agenda adjustments this evening? Okay, seeing there are none, I'll move on to the announcements. We want to let everyone in the community know about the opportunity for individual meetings to discuss the appraisal process. There are still 4 dates left that people can sign up to meet in person with a staff member from the Tax Administration Office, either February 26th from 12 to 4 at Southwest Regional Library, which is tomorrow. On Wednesday, February 27th, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the East Regional Library. On Thursday, February 28th, from 9 a.m. to 8 o'clock p.m., so some night hours for people, at the Admin 2 building, which is the building across the street from this building. And then the last date for the in-person meetings is on Friday, March 1st, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I guess it looks like the meeting on the 28th is an extended time period that was not originally advertised. Please call 919-560-0300 to schedule appointment, and you can also do that online. I would also encourage people to call the tax office if you can't make one of those appointments, and people can also help you over the phone as well. We'd like to announce the expansion. Durham County officials announced the expansion of forgetting how to pronounce this, Avexis. Avexis incorporated in RTP. We're really excited about this recent announcement on February 18th because this is going to represent a $60 million investment of this company that's expanding in RTP, and they are creating another 200 jobs. And what we're really excited about is that 25% of these jobs do not require advanced degrees, and they pay very high wages for manufacturing jobs and even warehousing jobs, way above our local average. So we hope that people will keep their eyes open for these new job opportunities and apply for them, and they are available. My Brother's Keeper MBK mini grant program is accepting applications right now, and these are grants for youth-focused grassroots initiatives that are impacting community change and providing support and engagement for boys and young men of color in Durham County. And you can find out more about this on the county website. Our 2019-20 Durham pre-K programs are enrolling right now. This is a new pre-K program that the county is supporting. And we encourage people to, if you have a 4-year-old or a rising 4-year-old who would be eligible for this program, you can call 919-314-6813 to set your appointment between now and May 16th. You can also please look at our website for more information about pre-K. Your child may be eligible also for the NC pre-K or Durham Public Schools pre-K program. So we have lots of options for children in Durham. Safe haven for online sales. The Durham County Sheriff's Office has a safe and secure location for you to complete online sales. So we're encouraging people to go to one of those places when you are doing some type of internet sale. It's available Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. You can call 919-560-0900 to schedule an appointment, or we will meet you at the courthouse parking lot on South Roxborough Street and Pettigrew Street. So the Sheriff's Department really wants to help protect people who are engaging in online sales. The LEAP program, Low Income Energy Assistance Program, is taking place right now through March 31st. You can apply in the crisis lobby number 27 in our Department of Social Services, Monday through Friday, 414 East Main Street, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Call 919-560-8000 to schedule an appointment. You can also walk in as well. Please bring a photo ID, social security card, income verification, and verification of your heating bill to your appointment. Please save the date for the Women's Health Awareness Conference on April 6th, the Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. At the North Carolina Central University campus, Marytown Science Building, 1900 Concord Street. This is a great health fair with free health screenings, education sessions, healthy living sessions, and health resources. You're encouraged to pre-register, but I am sure that the registration is really linked to the lunch. So if you want a free lunch, make sure you register, but people are also welcome to attend. The Boys of Color Conference is happening also at North Carolina Central University on April 13th, 2019, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Miller Morgan Auditorium, 1801 Fayetteville Street. The theme is Be the Change, the rededication to Black male achievement. This event is free and aimed for males 14 and up. So another great event. They're also looking for volunteers and sponsors. So please find out more about this at our website. 150th anniversary of the City of Durham is coming up on April 13th. You can go to the www.durham150.org to find out all that's happening. We also want to let people know that we're very excited that Durham is hosting our first Youth National Track and Field Championship. That will be happening at Durham County Memorial Stadium, June 25th through 30th. And this is just going to be an amazing event for a lot of our local athletes. And if you would like to register, the registration is now live for athletes and also for spectators. So please go online to find out more about how to register for this event. There are passes and also single day tickets. Alert Durham, please sign up at www.alertdurham.com and please get involved. We have 43 boards and commissions, and we really count on all of you to help us do all that we do to make Durham County a great place to live for everybody. So lots of announcements, lots of things going on in the community. Any other additional announcements tonight? Okay, so we have our minutes from the 2007 to 2019 work session.
Move approval.
Moved by Commissioner Recco, seconded by Commissioner Howerton. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? The minutes are unanimously approved. I did want to follow up on one thing on the minutes. I noticed, Commissioner Carter, you had mentioned possibly us having a report from the gang reduction steering committee, and I think that's a great suggestion, and we'll make sure we get that on an upcoming work session. I just want to follow up because it didn't get marked as a directive, but I did want to reckon. Okay. We have a number of ceremonial items tonight, a lot of important people who are here with us tonight. Very exciting. We have our presentation of the 2018 Champions in Transportation Awards and a proclamation. And I'm going to turn this over to you, Linda, to please tell us all about who are all the special people here tonight with us.
Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to welcome our newest board members. And if they could stand up, we have we have two new board members that today was their first meeting with us. That's Milton Gilder, and we also have Tiana Horn. So we're very excited. We have a full complement of board members now. And one of our board members that's not able to be here today is Zach Hawkins, because he was recently elected to the state legislature, and tonight is the State of the Union address, so he won't be able to join us today. The other members on our board include Calvin Bonaparte, Fred Myatt, who is the chair, Natalie Murdoch, and Beverly Thor. So thank you very much. So each year, Durham County Access recognizes champions among riders and partners that have exceeded expectations, demonstrated tremendous commitment and/or need, served exemplary as a voice in support of the programs and services of Durham County Access. There are many, but today we identify a few individuals whose stories demonstrate the vital link transportation plays in their daily lives, providing greater engagement, mobility, and independence. Our first award goes to our champion, Leroy Farrington. Leroy is joined today by his family that's sitting over here, and we welcome you and are so glad to have you with us tonight. Leroy illustrates the true purpose and spirit of the Access Transportation Program. Leroy resides in rural Durham County and relies on Access to take him to work daily. A dependable customer taking Access to work is a winning combination that reinforces the value of providing public transportation beyond where standard routes are available. The connection to Durham County Access bridges the gap in transportation services, resulting in a productive Durham County citizen having a job and economic security. We applaud your continued commitment to Durham County Access, Leroy, and in doing so, serving as an exceptional role model passenger for all others to follow. You truly are a champion. So it is with great pride and pleasure that we present to you tonight the 2018, because this was supposed to occur in December of 18, the Champions in Transportation Passenger of the Year Award. Our second champion of the night is presented to Mary Cropper. She is not here this evening, but I would like for the record to read it so that she can see it on TV at a later time. A major portion of the Access service is dedicated to assuring safe and reliable transportation is provided to meet the needs of our seniors, often limited in mobility because they no longer drive, and due to mobility challenges or location, fixed route service is often not a viable option. Connecting seniors to vital programs and activities that promote greater social interaction with peers is pivotal in enhancing health and overall quality of life. Our next recipient, who's not able to join us tonight, is Mary Cropper, is one of our most energetic and dynamic customers. She takes Durham County Access regularly to participate in the Durham Center for Senior Life programs and activities. And as a senior citizen, her enthusiasm and zest for life is an inspiration to not only seniors, but to all who encounter her. So we will make sure that she gets this award at another time. The third award for this evening goes to Tiny Meeks. Tiny Meeks is an exceptional customer service representative at its best, one that can simultaneously echo the name of Tiny Meeks because she is such a wonderful person. We receive compliments throughout the weeks and the months about the quality of service that she provides, and no one question or amount from any of our customers has a limit. She has been praised by customers for her patience, her kindness, but most of all for her tenacity and effort to provide assistance at all costs. It is our pleasure to recognize Tiny with the Champions in Transportation Award, Customer Service of the Year Award. The next award is for exceptional advocacy and is presented to an exceptional leader whose drive and dedication continues to move the dial in achieving enhanced programs, funding to assure greater mobility, inclusion, and excellence in providing transportation programs and services to meet the needs of Durham County residents. Such advocacy encompasses federal, state, and local policy and funding. We stand most grateful, I know I truly do, for the time that I've known David, for the partnership and leadership that he's provided as the Executive Director of the North Carolina Public Transportation Association. So it is with great pride and honor tonight that we recognize his leadership and announce him as the Advocacy of the Year Award. That's David Rue. Thank you. Our next award is the Chairman's Award, and I'm sorry that Fred Myatt is not here to give this award, and I'm sorry that Zach isn't here to receive the award. But this award is particularly special this year because it's awarded to one of our own TAB members who has not only demonstrated exemplary leadership and inspiration to us, but to the entire Durham community. He has championed a path to become an even greater public servant by becoming a state elected official. Running for the historic seat of the 31st District, Zach was selected by the legendary Mickey Mashaw to serve and was elected state representative in November 2018. Zach will continue to be an advocate and leader for public transportation. While Zach cannot join us today, he is attending the governor's state address tonight in Raleigh. However, it's still with the greatest pleasure that we recognize him. He texted me a little while ago, and he wanted everybody to know that he was sorry that he would miss it, but he was still trying to find a way to get here. And I said, no, you go and do this, you know. So again, we will give this to him at our next meeting. Our last award is a very special award, very special to my heart, and the first time we've ever presented this award. It's in recognition of those customers that are no longer with us. As many of you know, our most utilized trips request is for medical purposes, and primarily for those that require dialysis. The drivers and staff, because of the frequency of trips to dialysis, get to know these customers well, and when they are no longer with us, they are truly missed. My brother is an example. He was one that was left too soon. This award is one to recognize the champions that lived life to its fullest, were strong when their bodies were weak. It recognizes those that live on and those who are blessed to know and care for these individuals beyond the call of duty. Randolph Lynch was one of those exceptional individuals who was instrumental in providing extraordinary service with great warmth and care. So it is with heartfelt emotion that we present tonight the first Heart of a Champion Award to Randolph Lynch, formerly of First Transit, for he truly is a role model that made a tremendous difference in the lives of others, a true champion at heart. In closing, I would just like to thank everybody for coming out and supporting us in the reception this evening, the county commissioners, Durham County leadership that came to be part of a time that we just pause for a moment to recognize those people that sometimes we don't see. I would also like to recognize somebody that's been very special in my heart over the last 5 months, and that person is Deborah Crandall. She came and has served, did you stand up, Deborah? Has served as the interim acting director for Durham Cooperative Extension, and she's been just a wonderful asset, and I've learned so much, and it's just been wonderful. Again, thank you everyone for giving us this opportunity to present these awards tonight.
So thank you. Before you leave, Linda, we have a proclamation before you move. I just want to say thank you to everybody who came tonight. I know we have a lot of riders here as well with us, Durham Access riders who came out to support the champions tonight. Want to congratulate all of you champions for transportation. And Linda, thank you and your board for recognizing everyone as well. It's very important. And I just want to say that this really exemplifies how important people's access to public transportation is. Because I know just from hearing your stories and then talking to everybody this evening at the reception, how you're taking the transportation to get to work, you're taking it to get to doctor's appointments, to get to the senior center, to get to the art museum. to get to all kinds of things that is so important for people to have a good quality of life. So, and just can't understate how important public transportation is for people.
If it wouldn't be too much, could we have all
Commissioner,
those people that ride Durham County Access to stand that came out tonight? So we could recognize you? Thank you very
And
much.
Rosemary's in the back.
And I'd be remiss, let me make one more comment. I
Sure.
would certainly be remiss if I did not thank Brenda Taylor for her exceptional work at Durham County Access and what she's done, as well as Julian Ali. I don't know where Julian went. But again, thank you. Wouldn't be able to do it without you.
Thank you. And Commissioner Howerton?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just want to say thank you, Linda, for the extraordinary work that you do. And thank all of you for coming out and supporting all of the awardees. This is just, it's just wonderful to see you here. Just thank you for being here.
So I will read this proclamation. Durham Board of County Commissioners Proclamation for Champions in Transportation Week 2019. Whereas Durham County Access provides a vital link to mobility, independence, and enhances the quality of life for Durham County residents. And whereas Durham County Access, through a safe and dependable transportation network, provided over 41,170 trips to disabled, elderly, transportation, disadvantaged, and rural residents, to medical, shopping, employment and training, community and social service destinations in fiscal year 2017-18. And whereas the City of Durham, the North Carolina Department of Transportation, Durham Chapel Hill Carborough MPO, and the Federal Transportation Administration work collectively with Durham County to support and strengthen the advocacy, policies, and programs of the demand response service delivery. And whereas the City of Champions is a part of Durham County, it is truly fitting that on Monday, February 25th, 2019, the Durham County Board of Commissioners honored and presented Champions in Transportation Awards to dedicated customers, exceptional role models, and leaders. And now, therefore, it be resolved, I, Wendy Jacobs, Chair of the Board of County Commissioners, in recognition of the value of this public transportation service, dedicated riders, and leadership, do hereby proclaim February 25th through March 4th, 2019, Champions in Transportation Week. I congratulate the recipients of this year's Champions in Transportation Awards and encourage all Durham County residents to observe this week by learning more about the services of Durham County Access and taking an active role in championing the way for greater mobility throughout Durham County. In Durham, North Carolina, this the 25th day of February, 2019, Wendy Jacobs. So Linda, we ask you come and accept for the board members. So we as Linda already kind of jumped ahead of us on our agenda, but we want to echo Linda tonight and recognizing Deborah. If you could come up here, Deborah Crandall. So, Dr. Crandall, we just want to really recognize you for your service to Durham County as our interim director of Cooperative Extension. We are really grateful for you stepping into your role, and we just really appreciate you and want to recognize you. So, thank you so much. I know all the staff have really appreciated you being a part of Durham County Cooperative Extension.
Thank you.
So, thank you. And at the same time, we want to also recognize Donna Rewalt, who is our new Director of Cooperative Extension. So, Donna, congratulations. Really well-deserved. You have been a part of Durham County for a long time, and so we're thrilled that you have that you want to do this, and so and I just want to recognize you also for your incredible role with the Confederate Monuments Commission and all the facilitation and what you have brought to our community through all that. So I'd love to just give you a moment to share anything you'd like to share.
Great. Well, first and foremost, I'd like to say thank you. I'd like to say thank you to each of you, commissioners, for the work that you do. I'm very grateful for having been a county employee, because part of this role means I transitioned to being an employee of NC State. Cooperative Extension is a unique local and state partnership that's 100 years old and exists in every county across the United States. But most importantly, here in Durham, North Carolina, Extension is rooted in the Durham community. And I'm proud to join a long tradition of directors and efforts to improve the lives, land, and economy of our citizens in Durham through Extension services. I also want to thank Dr. Deborah Crandall for her leadership over the last 5 months. You know, it's not always easy being an interim director. you get that sometimes unpleasant role of doing things that aren't fun. But at the same time, Deborah put our staff and our mission first and foremost in her mind. And also want to recognize Susan Kelly, who is our District Extension Director, who's here with us tonight and supports our county and our work. And so I mostly want to say that I'm really excited about moving forward with our staff. We have an excellent team at Cooperative Extension that makes a difference in the lives of youth, families, farmers, folks from all ages, and we are looking forward to doing that for many years to come, and I'm just proud that I can be a part of that.
So we have another special recognition tonight. I'd like to welcome Corey Rawlinson from the Bull City Youth Build. If you could come forward, and I guess if you have some of your graduates as well, welcome you all to come to the podium. So, Corey, I will let you tell us more about who's here tonight, but I just want to say that I was able to be at the recent graduation for the second cohort for Bull City Youth Build, and I know that our board wanted to have you all come here and be recognized for your outstanding achievements. We're really lucky to have this program here in Durham County, and evidently you all just got recently, thank goodness, funded again. But Corey, I will let you explain exactly about the program and about the achievements that we are recognizing in our youth here today.
All right, good evening, and thank y'all for once again welcoming us here. It's always a pleasure to come in here and share what good things are going on in Durham. These young people here have done some mighty things in the last 10 months. Bull City Youth Build is a program for students who have dropped out of school, and it's our goal to help them get their GED, a construction certification, and then it's our role to help them find and sustain full-time employment. And while these young people are with us, we push them, we get on their nerves, they get on our nerves, but we become one big family because we want to make sure that everyone who signs up to succeed has that option and has the opportunity. And these young people right here have done so. In addition to working hard to get their GED and the construction certification, young people wrote a book. And this book talks about, it gives memoirs for people who influenced them. They wrote a poem about Durham, about where they're from. They wrote a piece from a speech for Dr. King. And then they did autobiographies and things like that. And they wrote it, and they're teenagers, so of course they didn't want to write at first. But as they went on, they started to see and hear their peers. They got inspired and decided to write a lot more. But they're going to come today and share some of the writings that they wrote. This year's class, we graduated 21 individuals right here in Durham, and so we're excited about what's taking place with Bull City Youth Build. Well, first we'll have Ms. Shamika. She'll come up and she'll read two pieces.
Hello, my name is Shamika Mitchell, and the poem I'm reading will be called The Youth. I am from the ballpark and walkways, from green trees and crime, where mothers pray for their child's sake all the time. I'm from a place where you ride around looking for a come up, get paranoid when you see the police pulling up, never know what's going to happen, so the young boys are keeping their guns tucked. A place where mamas cry because their heart hurts, teenagers tired of putting their homies on a shirt. See a young man with a little money, you'll think it was drug money, even though it was hard work money. Tired of kids picking on him at school because his shoes weren't as fly, his style wasn't cool, but he keeps his head to the sky. That's where I'm from. Okay. What does Youth Build mean to me? I never thought about or planned on joining a program like Youth Build. In the beginning, I only came because it was court appointed and I didn't want to go back to jail. Since being here, my thoughts about Youth Build have completely changed. It's a chance for me to turn my life around and start over, and I know I don't want it to go to waste. To me, Youth Build has influenced me to be better both in and out of the classroom. The staff and my classmates never gave up on me and continued pushing me to graduate and go on to do greater things. To me, Youth Build is an opportunity that I would forever be grateful for. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Giovanni Garlua, and nobody should make anyone feel bad for being themselves. You never know what a person could be going through. It could be very serious situation to a person. They could be mentally unstable if you talk down about someone. The person can turn violent if everyone lived in the world of their purpose. People would be happier because they would go to a job that they love to do. There wouldn't be conflicts with work peers or any workplace. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Donna Bennett, and I'm going to read my poem first and then my Martin Luther King quote. The poem I'm going to be reading is called Where I'm From. I'm from fake smiles and homeless shelters, from fussing moms with no filters. From sibling funerals walking down aisles that feel as if they go for miles. I'm from suicidal thoughts and attempts, from broken promises turned a broken person. The silent outcast no one likes, inner pain that seems to only worsen. I'm from lonely nights and dark thoughts, from inner demons I fight and fought, from overcoming battles and dreams of castles. Martin Luther King said, "Number one in your life's blueprint should be a deep belief in your own dignity, your own worth, and your own somebodyness." Having a deep belief in yourself is important because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. I love this quote because I am currently learning to love myself. My past was filled with a lot of emotionally damaging events, which led me to feel as if I am worth little to nothing because of my low self-esteem. I tried to get everyone's approval and everyone's acceptance. In doing so, this unconsciously became my priority, and I began slipping in school and in my grades. I started to get in trouble just to make others laugh. I skipped class just to sit in another class with friends. I used to accept other people's verbal, mental, and sometimes physical abuse towards me. And because of this, I am here. Self-love is the best love. Now every morning I look in the mirror before I go to sleep, and I tell myself, I am beautiful, I am strong, if I wasn't meant to be alive, I wouldn't be here. Therefore, I will make the best of the life I was given, and I will have joy.
I want to give an introduction. This is Mr. Chauncey Burgess. He's our case manager. And we did have a parent here, Miss Bennett. She's a great supporter. She always comes to everything that we do. Miss Bennett, raise your hand, put you on the spot. Miss Bennett, she's wonderful. This is a great program. We did get renewed, and we actually started a new cohort the 1st of April. We are going through our mental toughness process into March. So we're excited about what's going on here in Bull City Youthville, and we thank y'all once again for inviting us.
Well, thank you all so much for being here tonight. The 3 graduates, thank you so much for sharing what you have shared with all of us. It really takes a lot to really be so honest about your feelings, and it takes a lot of bravery and a lot of strength to do that. You have really inspired all of us, and we applaud you for what you've achieved. I know that you all also built 2 houses, is that correct? 2. So in a 10-month period, they built two habitat houses, wrote a book, and got multiple certifications. So we just hope that you continue on this path, and we really wish you all the very best. So thank you again for being with us.
Thank you.
And I don't know if I want to open it up to other commissioners, if anyone else.
Well, anytime I see Courtney, I'm so proud of you. We go back to NCCU, so I'm really proud of you and the work that you're doing with these young people, and congratulations to all of you to just hang in there, and even when things get tough, and I know they do, I appreciate you hanging in there.
Don't mind all coming so we can.
Great job. Great job.
So we have several items on our consent agenda this evening. Are there any questions on any of the items? I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I move that we approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Carter, seconded by Commissioner Reckow. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And the consent agenda items are approved. Okay, and we now have board and commission appointments.
Be short. Should be. Should be.
Closed session, 10 minutes, y'all. Closed session, 10 minutes.
Madam Chair, I have the result. Madam Chair, members of the board, I have the results of your votes. For the Adult Care Home Community Advisory Committee, you can select one person. You've selected Jennifer Melvin Pfeiffer. For the Animal Services Advisory Committee, you can select one person, and you've selected Mary Ann Bond. For the Nursing Home Community Advisory Committee, you could select one individual. You selected Marilyn Cash. And for the Women's Commission, you could vote for, select one person. You've selected Patty Black. Those are the results of your votes.
Thank you. So I would actually request that the board adjourn to closed session to consult for an attorney employed or retained by the public body in order to preserve the attorney-client privilege between the attorney and the public body, which privilege is hereby acknowledged pursuant to General Statute 143-318.11A3.
Moved.
Moved by Commissioner Howerton, seconded by Commissioner Hill. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? We are unanimously adjourned into closed session. we have, oh, I gotta wait. We have adjourned from closed session and given direction to staff. I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
Okay, moved by Commissioner Carter, seconded by Commissioner Reckow. Close second. Close first. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? We're unanimously adjourned.
See you later.